What's up, guys? Welcome back to Global Class Gaming. Today I'm here in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, the day after the big December update. And aside from all the chickens wearing Christmas vests and all your death camps and deathmatch being like Christmas cardy, we have a new gun and new case. I'll get a new case probably added later on the video or during the video. Anyway, we have now the R8 Revolver. It's a new gun, added to Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It replaces your Deagle, and it is pretty fucking OP. Okay, so I'll write down. It has two firing modes. You can hold left click first of all, crouching will not increase your accuracy. And then you have for firing modes, you can hold left click, and then it'll slowly increase the accuracy until it shoots. Right? You can't tap fire it. Or you can press right click. You kind of panic fire it, and but you lose tons of accuracy. It's almost worse than spraying the Deagle at close range. But here's the problem: it's a one-shot to the chest through armor, which is really OP. Also, the damage fall off is insane. At some point in the video, you might see someone get a hit from long, like right there. That was down mid, and it was a body shot that killed him. When the guy had almost full health, which is insane. At one point, with 3 bullets, I got a 4K. So I got a collateral, just by randomly just kind of spraying the gun. And keep in mind, it's a Master Guardian 2 game, and I'm a GN Master. This gun is strikingly OP. Now, Valve really has to change this, because as you watch the game, you'll notice the only guns people really buy, even in like late into the half, is the revolver. It's like round 13, and I still haven't seen like an I saw an AK maybe once in the first half. Like, it's just not happening at all. It's absurd how powerful this gun is that people aren't even buying it. It is literally how you do the $1,800 buy, because it has a price point of $850, making it just over that. So you are not able to buy it on the pistol round. So the pistol round remain completely unchanged, since unless you buy a D pistol round, which you shouldn't, because in pistol round, even armor, any of the pistols is a one-shot headshot. So there's no point in buying a Deagle on pistol round. So yeah, pistol rounds stay fairly unchanged at all. But it's even the round after, you can just buy armor and this revolver at a total of $1,850, and it's impossible to have to eco using armor revolver, because even the minimum loss bonus is, I think, just over $1,850, or exactly $1,850. It's either $1,750, $1,850, or $1,900, which would mean it almost impossible to eco, unless the round directly before an eco you are forced down to $0 or $50. Because at some point, if you have $100 or more, you're guaranteed to be able to buy the revolver next round. It's, let's just say, insane. It's powerful enough to where the range is, you saw my friend got a pick down mid. You can defend long with it. It's staggeringly overpowered, and so far the 2 ways I've seen people say it can be nerfed, because sadly, ideally, they just remove the gun from the game. But since there are already skins for it, there's I think 3. There's a Souvenir Amber Fade skin for it, which got added to the Dust 2 souvenir packages for Kuzapaka. There's a Fade skin and a Crimson Web skin for it. Both those are in the new case, the revolver case. But since there are already skins out for it, they can't just take it out of the games. Then people will get mad that they spent $300 on a skin, whether they just bought it off the Steam market or opened cases until they got one, and spent hundreds of dollars, since cases cost like $10 right now. they get mad that they just lost hundreds of dollars. So sadly, Valve can't just remove the gun, as it really should be, since it's staggeringly overpowered. Option 2 would be to make it a primary weapon and increase the price range to higher than the auto, because it's better than the automatic sniper, which is one of the guns that requires the least skill in the game. And this thing can just take it down easy peasy, because for reasons apparently. You just gotta get that first shot in them, and they're done. It's game over. It's powerful. But yeah, just make it. I would say around $6,000 to $7,000, and make it a primary weapon, so you can on top of that buy a primary. So you have to really be kind of worth the investment. But I say the more logical decision would be you would take the damage with 5.7 and the deal. Take the damage of a body shot with those. Add it up, and then find the average between the two, and then make that the damage of the revolver. Take out the primary fire option, which is where you kind of hold where it becomes more accurate and then fires, and make the kind of panic fire with no accuracy the only way to fire the gun. Make the damage halfway between the Deeg and the 5.7, and also give it insane damage fall off. So just in case you do get a lucky shot down long, while it's spraying, it won't be a one hit or even do tons of damage. And then I would just say keep the price point at around $700. Same with the Eagle. That's my stance. I feel that the Deagle should be the only true hand cannon. I mean, no matter what, they're gonna have to nerf it, because regardless, this gun is a one-shot to the body at close to medium range, arguably even medium to long range. It's a one-shot to the body, which can only be achieved by the op. At full health, through armor, the op is the only other gun in the game that can one hit to the body through armor. Which, if I have to explain to you why that's a problem, I mean, have fun in silver. My God. So, yeah. Honestly, they have to have it nerfed or remove it from the game entirely, because there's just no way this can continue to be a thing. I mean, look at it. It's round 6 right now, and 7 of the 10 guns in play are revolvers, because you just don't ever have to buy anything else ever, which is absurd. Even through a wall, a body shot will still light someone down to 2 or 1 health, just because it's staggeringly powerful. There is no excuse to have a gun like this that's so imbalanced. Not even sure why Valve chose to add a gun. There hasn't been a new gun in Counter-Strike since it came out, except for the CZ, which is pretty balanced for considering. It's not the damage isn't as high as the 5.7, but also an automatic pistol, so it's fairly balanced. But the R8 Revolver is just blatantly the best gun in the game now. They've added the pistol that outclasses everything else you could hope to buy, because everything else requires more than one shot to kill the body, except for the op, which is at an incredibly higher price range. Even for a one-shot headshot through armor, this thing can even one-shot headshot through armor, which is only achieved by the 3 sniper rifles, the AK-47, and the Desert Eagle, the true hand cannon. Right here, I just one-shot the guy to the chest with an AK-47 before he even got shot off on them. You can. I was able to do a 4K with this gun. You'll see later on in the video. because they just walk into you, like just one bullet just stops them dead in their tracks, and that's unacceptable for a competitive shooter. So for example, the ESEA Pro Finals, which start tomorrow, they're supposed to be playing on an older version of the game that doesn't have a revolver, because you can't have a competitive game that's played professionally and have such an imbalance of power in the game. That's just unacceptable. Other changes to the game have been that now the round timer is reduced down to 1 minute and 50 seconds, and the bomb timer is now 40 seconds, both was opposed to 2 minutes and 45 seconds, which are now in line with what pro matches are. So now basically a normal competitive match will be played under the same time constraints as a professional match. Also now, during competitive, you can call a vote for a timeout. So during the next bye period, pause the game for 1 minute. Once again, making it more just like a professional game. So they say that it's supposed to it's supposed to kind of shorten the distance, or let's say lessen the difference between professional and casual play. You can argue that, say, yeah, that works fine, but primarily they have to fix this gun. I just cannot stand to watch as this game crumbles because of one broken gun. I'm not gonna play Counter-Strike until this gun's fixed. That's just absurd to think this is an okay gun to have in the game. No idea how this gun even made it past testing. I'm not sure who thought. According to a poll on Twitter by Anders, who's a pro caster for ESL, 92% of 7,000 votes think it's OP, which is absolutely true. It's OP, staggeringly so. And I'm probably now just rambling on. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all